All right, so I have done quite a bit of research to figure out what monitor stand I should use for my Odyssey Neo G9. And there were, well, I really only found one that said it could support this monitor. It was several $100s, and it was an articulating arm, which was great, but I'm like, I don't want to spend that much for this since I've already invested so much on the monitor and the computer and everything else. So this arm said it could hold a lot of weight, which it can. It holds this monitor well. The only, well, there were a couple things I noticed. So if you look closely at the arm, you can kind of see where it's leaning forward a little bit. So it's the monitor itself is definitely weighing down on the arm. Because of that, I had to go ahead and abandon the clamp and go ahead and drill a hole through the desk so that it could be much more securely mounted to the desk, which it is. Likewise, with this slant that the monitor is kind of pulling on the arm, the tilt of the monitor was just going down more than I wanted to, and more than I wanted to tighten the brackets back here. So I did have to make a little bit of a modification. Let me zoom in here. So I put some spacers in between the back plate and the monitor arm. I also had to use some custom screws that I had to get this to work. If you look at the top, there's no spacer in between the plate and the arm, but down here there are. By doing that, obviously it looks a little warped, but honestly it's fine. I don't care about the warped look at that. Structurally it's fine, it's holding just fine, it's held just fine for a long time now. But by doing that, that compensates for the tilt from the arm a little bit forward, which puts the monitor at an angle that I want, which is straight as opposed to tilting down a little bit. So the monitor looks freaking great. It's not tilted down, and I love it. I love the fact that I was able to spend what I did on this monitor arm, and it supports the monitor just fine. This is a stand-up desk, and so I'm able to raise the desk with the monitor just fine. Yeah, it's fantastic. So I'm super pleased with it. Glad I got it. Hope this helps.